Yeah, vlog 3, and it's a surprisingly sunny day. Like, cloudless. And the forecast said it's going to be cloudy, overcast, and raining the rest of the week. Anyway, yesterday was our church's general meeting, the first one I've attended. There were some major leadership changes, and we have a new senior pastor, who, as it turns out, is actually the wife of the previous senior pastor. I call this move a little suspicious, but that would be an abuse of terms, because I'm not really suspecting anything. I've taken on Tom Scott's old advice of suspecting incompetence before malice. I don't know what the leadership is up to. I don't really know what the leadership plans to do. All I know, all I know is that the leadership made a bunch of decisions that had people scratching their heads, and now I'm in a position of being fairly Switzerlandish about it. That is, staying neutral and paying attention to facts and stuff. So here's the thing. Any general accusations people might have made about any of the new leaders kind of has to be substantiated with proof. Not that I'm not accusing them, but I'm not accusing them. It's down to, look, if you've got a charge, if you've got some sort of thing to point against a leader, just back up your claim. The interesting thing about the general meeting was that we ended up with a lot of emotion. General Q&As usually result in something like that, especially when you're dealing with a fairly diverse group of people in a church situation. So, yeah, you essentially ended up with a bunch of people getting emotional about a bunch of issues that may or may not have been appropriate for a general meeting. It's not an AMA. It's not an all questions across. These are general questions about, more reactions to the announcements than any sole grievance, which is why I found an entire questioning thing and getting emotional about it ridiculous. I did have a question, and it was concerning the weekly outreach that the church did every Thursday. Tried to deliver it in as neutral a tone as I could possibly do, and that went over well. They couldn't answer my question. Not yet, anyway. There's still, I guess they haven't decided where that goes yet. They haven't decided where a lot of things go. Which leads me to wonder, why did they chuck the general meeting when they don't quite know the answers? It's really weird to put yourself in a position where you have to defend yourself against people asking all of these questions, and you kind of don't have all the answers. I don't expect anybody to have all the answers, but I mean, our service coordinator got more or less wrecked with the amount of questions, and people had to come in to his defense. And again, people get emotional. I hate it when it happens in a general meeting. I would much prefer that people let their reason preside over emotion. As it sounds patently ridiculous when I'm talking about a church general meeting, but I think it applies to just about any situation. Those are my thoughts on it. Japanese is still going well. Learning numbers now. And we have the Switch. It's done well for the weekend. We'll see how it does in the field. 6 days to go before my major geocaching trip, and I'm looking forward to it. Just have to make sure the weather's alright. Well, this is it for today's vlog. Catch you later.